nice rabbit strip leech there. That will drive the fish batty. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Fly Time with Chasing Feathers Fly Company channel. Today what we're going to do, we're going to tie ourselves a rabbit strip zonker, whatever you want to call them. I just call them rabbit strips. Leech. This is a great pattern to fish for bass, trout, you name it. They hit this thing, and it's got such awesome action underwater. Absolutely love fishing these. Today what we're going to use is we're using a size 8 Gamakatsu stinger hook, the B107, and we're using a 4mm bead. The reason why I like that 4mm bead on this is, one, it's nice and big and it's heavy and it gets it down where I want it to be. So this is something I'm usually using when it's warmer out, or even when it's cold out and I just really want to get down deep quick. It's a great pattern to learn, and it's a great pattern to fish. And if it's a pattern that you don't want to learn, hit me up and I'll sell some to you. All right, so before we get started, make sure you've hit that like and subscribe on this at the end, and let's tie this. All right, let's get started on this rabbit strip leech. We're going to tie it on a Gamakatsu size 8, the B10S, the Stinger model. So the nice thing about, what I like about this is it is a nice heavy duty hook, and I love fishing these for bass. It's also a great trout, so don't be afraid to throw this. So what we're going to do, run our thread all the way to the back here. We're going to be right about that hook point. And we're going to tie in our rabbit strip tail here. And I did pre-measure this. So I got, my tail is about the length of the shank of the hook here. So we'll go ahead and wrap that in there. Make sure everything is on top. Make sure it furs up like we want it. Go a little bit tighter and kind of lock her in. Don't be afraid to give it a tug. Make sure you're using a heavy thread on this one too. And then what we're going to do, and just go in, get a few wraps in front. That will just kind of help lock it in a little bit. All right. So there's multiple ways to make these look a little bit different. I kind of like putting a little bit of dubbing underneath my body here. Just kind of give it a little bit of a contrast from the bottom when they're looking up at it. So what I got here, I've got some cinnamon hairs here. I'm just going to do a little noodle here. Just wrap that right on up in there. Put a little bit more on there. And I don't want to run it quite up to the bead. Just behind it. I want to give myself something that's got a decent area to catch it when we tie in the rest of the tail. Yeah, that'll work. So, nice thing with dubbing like that is if you got a little too much, it's easy to pull it off. Alright, so then we're going to tie this tip in here. Make sure you want to try to keep that body up there on top there. Go in front of that a little bit, just like so. Get that down nice and tight. You can get that right up against that bead. Don't be afraid to throw some thread on here either. We're not looking for anything light on this. We want something heavy so you can get down to the bottom. All right. Trim all that hide off. All right, now what we're going to do, we're going to make ourselves a little dubbing loop. Because we're going to throw our collar in here now. Throw a little whip finish in here. Save my work. So then what we're going to do, I'm going to throw some purple rabbit fur in here. And then we're going to twist it up. There we go. All right. Like that. And we'll give it a little bit of a brush here. Get rid of all that dubbing from previous flies. All right. I like my rotary and twist her on up in there. So then, as we start going up in there, we want to start fanning this stuff back. Go. All right, so we'll cradle out of the way. Lock this in. Cut that dude off. And then just kind of stroke it back a little bit. Run your thread back just a little bit there. And that's just going to kind of help push that collar back for you. All right, well, we are just about done with this one. We'll throw our whip finish in there. A couple more for some good luck. And there you go. There's your rabbit leech. We'll throw a little Sally Hansen's on it. Just to lock that thread in, just real nice. Back and get it in there real good. And there you go, everyone. Nice rabbit strip leech there. That will drive the fish batty. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you checking in. If you could hit that like and subscribe button, and if you want to throw down a comment, go right ahead and let me know what you think of this tie. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.